Well, I think people can hear us.
Yes.
Hi. Hi.
Hello, be professional, please.
We're from the Edmonton Oilers. We're here to bring you another game of Quidditch.
What's your name?
Wow.
I'm Soleil.
And I'm Colin. Soleil's last name is Heaney.
And Colin's last name is Crow.
My goodness. Really? So apparently we need to be louder. I'm just going to move over here.
I have no voice.
Walking right past. That's fine.
All right, can you everyone hear us now?
That's perfect. Yeah.
Cool.
So what do we got going on here? We got Vipertooths in the black on the left side of the pitch. We've got Stormcrows in green on the right side of the pitch. We've got refs in all manner of colors in the middle of the pitch.
Vancouver Showdown. These are the two Vancouver community teams. And they're both ranked top in their pool.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got a nice gray, rainy day. It's not too cold, which is wonderful. Ball's a little bit wet, so we'll see how people can pass. But yeah, at the moment we're just waiting.
Got the captain's meeting going on, and
Soleil, tell me about your experience making your way to regionals.
well, on my way here, my flight got canceled at 11 p.m. on Thursday night, because at least I was flying out early. So at 11 p.m. I called up my coach, Chris Radiowski, and he said, we got space for you in our car. So we took a 13-hour drive here instead of the 1.5-hour flight, so an unexpected road trip.
And this was after 3 hours of flight delays, was it not?
Yes,
Yeah.
after 3 full hours of flight delays.
Huge wolf.
We're here, we made it,
Yep.
That is what matters.
My 1.5 hour flight was fine.
Oh, perfect.
We got in like 20 minutes late, but I mean, yeah, no complaints.
Man. So you got the Stormcrows cheering. Probably hear a Vipertooths cheer soon.
It's happening. They're calling over the two beaters on the sidelines. Oh my goodness, they're making their way. One of them has started running. The other one is putting gloves on. They're going to miss the cheer. Zaw is not a part of the team.
Zaw is not a cheer.
Not a team player right there. The Spirit Award? Mm-mm. You could give that to the Lighthouse.
So what are you expecting to see in this game, Colin?
I'm expecting to see some hoop-dee. We're gonna watch some slow offenses like against the Stormcrows probably. Oh, apparently they're moving away from hoop-dee. That's good. I don't like playing against hoop-dee. It's just irritating. You know, it slows things down. It's fun. You don't get to like be dynamic and like be all over the place. That said, Stormcrows doing really, really well this year. Indiana Nickel grew a mustache. I believe that gives him a few bonus points. I'm not sure which stat that attributes to, but obviously
His style
working out.
point stats, obviously.
Style points, yeah. So expect to see some flips, some chairs broken on the pitch.
Got some new additions to the Stormcrows this year, and exciting that the Vipertooths are able to field a team on their own this year, because last year they combined with the Calgary Mavericks to create the Sabertooths. So this is their first showing at regionals in quite a few years.
Yeah. And they've got new jerseys by the looks of it. They look warm.
Smart for some Vancouver Quidditch.
That's right. Yeah.
Always
Though,
in the rain.
that said, Alberta Quidditch, arguably colder. Depends on if you've got turf facilities like Edmonton does.
Yes.
Though,
Calgary Quidditch must feel a little
we
cold.
had a turf practice like 3 weeks before. I don't know. We had one. It happened. It was nice.
That's awesome.
There were pillars. It was scary, but it was nice.
We've got some nice turf fields here today too.
So I see starting lines. I see Indy playing beater to start, probably because Indy's just really fast, and getting 2 bludgers is obviously better than having 1. Nate Unrau there as well, a little baby face. We got Zaw coming out, and somebody I don't know on the Vipertooths.
Oliver, I believe,
Could
is
be-
his name.
Could be Ollie.
He played for SFU Quidditch last year.
Oh, yes.
In the chaser side on Stormcrows, we've got Nicole McClellan, Polona. I'm not going to try to pronounce that last name.
Do it.
Drasler.
That's it.
There's some dots that I don't really know what they mean. And we've got John Perrant. And then keeping, we've got Wyatt. So this looks like a really strong starting line.
Yeah.
Um,
On the Vipertooths, we've got
Matthias. Good matchup for Wyatt.
yeah, both Team Canada right there. And then we've got
Some sort of ninja demon.
Aaron and Christina and someone in a face mask that is hard to identify right now.
I'm not sure if it's protective or if it's just decorational.
Could be for warmth. It is quite chilly out with the rain.
What if it's all three? That'd be cool.
Oh,
Yeah. Just like scare people. Imagine if you turned around and you saw that on pitch. You might drop the ball. You might drop your broom. You might not come back to regionals next year. That's
game's
Nathan
about
Ross.
to start.
They're readying. Brooms are up. We got Nate.
Running.
We got Quaffle heading to the Storm Crows.
Polona's got possession of the quaffle and passes to John Perrant, who's running down in a no-beaters situation.
And the beaters are setting up our defense on the Storm Crows already.
Gets beat after he scores, but that goal is good.
Totally worth it. Matthias will keep her ball. We've got a two-beater defense from the Storm Crows who are not doing hoopty, just as predicted. Not by me, of course. I didn't have that knowledge. We've got some sort of train of beaters leading Matthias in here. We've got the face mask moving behind the hoops. John Perron with a nice dodge there.
Oda getting a beater out of the way, and
Matthias taking a long shot to nobody. And Oda there on the back there just to clean everything up.
turnover, and the ball goes to Wyatt.
Okay, Storm Crows are attempting to triple bludger this. They figured it out. And now all of the bludgers are just going to sit on their side of the hoops for a long time.
Consistent
Wyatt,
no
however,
situations.
Wyatt just running through everybody. He's going to make it. No, drops the ball.
Wyatt is taken down. And a great stop by Matthias over there at the hoops.
Yeah.
That is really hard to do in a no-beater situation, to stop someone with Wyatt's size and skill.
And so we've got a nice little rules cheese going on, which is always fun. But the Storm Crows have 3 bludgers, effectively. They don't really have possession because they're sitting on the ground. So Nate's just going to get in there while the Storm Crows press, and we'll see if these 2 beaters, I'll just talk about it while it happens. But, oh, nice kick beat by Oda, then beats off.
The Quaffle is in the Vipertooths keeper zone. Matthias trying to make another great stop on Nicole, who has the ball in the Vipertooths keeper
They're
zone.
on the ground. We do have also a call going against the Vipertooths for manipulating immunity, and they're doing it again. But yeah, I don't think they realize that you can't put your fist up when there's 3.
One important rule is that you can put your fist up if the other team has possession of 2 bludgers, which means you can freely get the 3rd without risk of getting beat. However, if the team has the balls on the ground, they're not technically in possession. So the Storm Crows only have 1 bludger, while the Vipertooths have none, so they cannot raise their fist in the air to grab that bludger.
Which allows Oda to just sit there at the hoops as they come in and just beat them over and over and over again.
Yeah, it's a really challenging beater situation to go up against. You've got some really experienced beaters on the Storm Crows right now. You have 2 people on Team Canada, Nate and Roe. And
1 former Team Germany, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oda's on former Team Germany and is currently on Team Canada as well.
In the box, not even.
So the card went to Oliver.
Who hopefully won't put their fist up again going for those bludgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty big on the Vipertooths if they can figure out how to get those bludgers back into the game.
Yeah, that'll make a huge difference for them defensively as well as offensively.
Because
So
what we see now is false start, Nate. Come on. What you see now is that we've just got the Storm Crows pressing and playing defense in the other team's zone.
very high up, which doesn't often happen.
However, here comes Matthias with a nice shot over the hoops, unfortunately. Matthias.
And he got beat in motion.
Yeah. Yes.
So they created another no bludger situation by having triple bludger possession.
Right, now it's just Zaw against 2 bludgers on the ground.
And you've got Wyatt driving in, and he scores on Matthias this time. He's not able to stop that no bludger situation this time.
Oda takes out a hoop down. Hoop has lost its hoop.
Off broom.
Oh, that bludger has made it back to Oliver, who doesn't see it and subs off instead. We've got Storm Crows getting a wrap in there. Nice big tackle.
But Indiana Nick and Katie Olford getting that rebound
Pass.
and resets it to their keeper,
Another Team Germany person, I believe.
No.
Not positive, but...
He played Quidditch in Canada a few years ago.
Okay, my mistake. Huge pass to Indy.
Indy gets that ball in the air and finishes it in motion.
Nice beating there by Nate. And we've got Oda with a huge beat. Nathan probably just going to check the validity of the beat before the goal, or the goal before the beat.
What happened when and whether or not it was simultaneous.
Yeah, I mean, these things are important to deliberate about.
If the bludger was thrown at them and it hits them while they are throwing the ball, that is an okay pass. However, it does not mean that it is a good goal.
Yeah, you got to let go of that ball. Same thing for beats, which is nice, but difficult, very, very difficult to call.
Yes.
Game score currently 30-0 for the Storm Crows. We'll find out if that persists.
To the table. What's your number? 6 and 7. There's a yellow card.
Ooh.
Storm Crow 67 for charging. The time is negated by the good goal. It'll be goal for the Vipertooths. Keeper ball, Storm Crows.
So hopefully we all heard that, but there was a card on the play. There was a good goal, so it's going to be 30-10 for the Storm Crows.
So the Vipertooths are finally able to put a goal on the board, so that's exciting. And they were able to get a bludger back, which is definitely going to help them out in this situation.
I'd just like to make a note that tents are nice for atmosphere. We got a big beat there on keeper. We've got the keeper moving up to a pass where, oh wow, just tripping over that broom there. However, Jess was ready for the beat. We've got Matthias
running down the pitch, but he's coming into a two-beater situation.
Oh no,
Passes
David.
to David St. Germain.
The beard can't quite catch the ball. Oh no, the beard is in play. The beard is moving up to the hoops.
The bludger.
That is 3 players
Challenges
down.
someone.
Huge pass off. Wow. Right to Matthias. Matthias gets wrapped. Indy tackles himself, gets beat. Oh wow.
Oh, beautiful shot. It just couldn't quite finish. Those hoops are coming
Very
off.
exciting offensive play. So those are two like highly experienced players there for the Vipertooths, really showing that they know how to play Quidditch.
As you can see, the Vipertooths are able to do a lot more things now that they have a bludger.
Yeah, we've got the Ginger running up the pitch.
John scores on a no-beater situation again. John Perrin.
John, yeah, sorry. That may have been a little bit rude, but it's very descriptive. You see Orange running up the pitch like a Weasley. We don't play Harry Potter here, we play Quidditch.
So we've got Aaron Muxlow with the quaffle, who passes to Christina.
Oh,
and
but an interception.
by John a second time as well.
Third time.
He intercepts
This
it.
ain't
Finally
basketball,
gets the
folks, but
rebound.
here we go. John finally has the ball. John's going to go ahead and go attempt to score the goal. There's a keeper in the way. Can't beat that keeper, but the pass
Passes to Wyatt,
Wyatt.
and he finishes.
Ooh, we have a bludger at our table here. That's exciting. It's Jess's. There goes Jess. Watch her go. Bludger back in play. Exciting, exciting. However, 2 bludgers are in the way of the next goal for the Vipertooths.
And they've got Scott bringing the ball up pitch. Bringing it up very slowly, guarded by Jess Schwan as a beater. Passes to Fern and gets wrapped up by Wyatt there.
Nice window though. Nice like pushing.
Yeah, passes to Scott again.
Here comes Scotty.
Drives in and gets
Scotty don't.
beat by Oda.
John, once again with the quaffle. John standing down, John going. Bench really telling John when to go. Just going to go ahead and pass it off to Wyatt, who's... Oh!
Who scores while the broom is in his ankles?
Just
That
catches the broom there.
phenomenal.
That's why you never, ever give up on your broom.
Scott bringing the ball up pitch again. Exciting to see him back playing again this year.
Yeah, we've got number 11 against the highlighter shoes. We've got 2 bludgers. That is Taylor Axel making a nice beat there on the quaffle carrier. Here comes Indy with almost no opposition. Bludger hits the ground. Another easy goal there for the Storm Crows. They're very, very good at those quick breaks.
It's hard to match the athleticism that the Storm Crows have, especially someone like Indiana Nickel right there. No one could catch up to him when he got that quaffle.
And even if you get there, there's a mustache. What do?
It's hard to say.
Yeah, real tough.
We've got Chaser bringing the ball up pitch.
Not sure who this player's name is. 00.
And he tries to wrap and gets beat.
Passing to Kimia. Kimia's a referee, however, so instead we have...
Eli kicks the ball, the bludger back to his side. And
What's her name? Running back to hoops there?
Fern.
Fern, yeah, Fern.
We've got Indiana Nickel bringing the quaffle up pitch in the keeper zone right now.
There's Eli in the way. Eli making a beat on the ground. Doesn't quite take Nathan out. Or Taylor. Nice wrap there. You can hear that.
Another no-beaters situation that Indiana Nickel was again able to score on.
Eli behind the enemy hoops with a bludger. We've got... Oh, she used to play for TSC. Cool. Queenie, that's her name.
The Vipertooths are looking a little bit more tired than the Storm Crows out there, who have a bigger roster.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's tough. It's awesome that Vancouver is able to field 2 community teams, though.
Yeah, right?
This is the first time ever, I think. You got Matthias with the quaffle, and John Perrant trying to make a wrap on him, but Matthias is able to swing out of it. Passes to Christina.
Good idea on the pass there. Like, had they been there right at that moment, they might have had a chance. But that bludger in the back, just ready and on point all the time.
Yeah, and the beaters on the Storm Crows are always ready for that defensive play.
I haven't seen this other beater here with Taylor there. Caitlin?
Caitlin.
Cool.
She played out east for a while. I'm not 100% sure what team.
Okay.
Looks
Oh,
like they
she missed a great chance to throw that third bludger back.
You got the Matthias on the Vipertooths bringing the quaffle up pitch. Can hear lots of. Seems like they're going to do a hoop D now. I can hear from the Storm Crows bench.
Yeah, so if they've got a player standing on each of the hoops, they got their beaters kind of just waiting for their beaters to come in. And at this point, it's up to the Vipertooths to create an opening. Nice tackle. Nice miss.
And Matthias is driving in and tries to shoot, I think, and it goes over the hoop.
That's 3 or 4 times I've seen that happen. Chris Rad coaching.
Coaching from the sidelines, our Oilers coach.
See, what Matthias needs to do at this point is follow through and throw. And, you know, you're going to hit the hoops. You're not going to go over.
He's got phenomenal aim. It's just over, and it's, yeah, just from not following his hand through. You've got the Storm Crows keeper bringing the quaffle up pitch, protected by beater Caitlin and beater Taylor Atrill, who is chasing down David to get Indiana Nickel open, which is a fair strategy for the Storm Crows to do. He looks like a no bludger situation for the Vipertooths.
You gotta remember that broom.
Drops that.
Nice beat there. See, the frustrating thing about Taylor is he runs. He runs a lot. He runs very hard, and yeah, so he'll get there. He'll 100% get there.
Beats
Nice
David
game.
in that turtling battle.
Wyatt with the quaffle, we had Taylor with the bludger. They don't have BS at the moment for this offense, so we'll see what they do to get that back, or if they even want it back. I'd want it back. That's a good idea.
BS is always something that's nice to have in Quidditch. Gives you a lot more opportunities on offense
So
and
many options.
makes your defense a lot stronger because you're able to eliminate people from the game temporarily.
Yeah, you make these 90-degree pinches. They have to look one way, then the other, and you take them out. Okay, so there's
Looks
a bunch of bludgers on the ground.
Looks like those Vipertooth beaters need to talk a little bit more. They both threw bludgers at the same time, which resulted in a no-beater situation for the Storm Crows, which is what created that goal.
Can you watch that? They had an enemy, that's manipulation immunity.
Not only that, but Zaw touched the ball twice with his foot. Technically a double kick.
Yeah. You've got Matthias bringing the quaffle up, guarded by beater Jess Schwant. This is the first major QC tournament Jess has beaten at. In the past, she's been a chaser and a keeper.
Nice beat there on the unloaded beater of Matthias, shrugging off a wrap. Matthias.
You've got Nicole McClellan on point tracking Matthias.
We've got a bit of a screen. We've got a pass behind the hoops. We've got a pass through the hoops, however, it doesn't go into the hoops. Matthias back with the quaffle, making a drive. No. Matthias.
Again, throws over the hoops just a little bit too high and a little bit too far for any pass there.
Definitely not my team.
And we've got Wyatt bringing the quaffle up pitch very casually. Doesn't look like he's in a rush. The Storm Crows are ahead right now.
Even the pass wasn't in a rush. Slowly making its way over to Katie. Slowly making its way over to John.
The Storm Crows know that they're controlling the pace of this game, and
Jess with a nice beat on Nate. However, now there's one bludger in the way.
John Perrant shrugging off a tackle from Christina.
I think the Storm Crows are just taking it easy while they figure out the bludger game.
waiting for that opportunity to score, looking for a really high percentage situation, which is
Nice
what
attempt
makes
by
them
Jess.
such a good team. And
Here comes Jean.
drives in and scores. And the ball is past half, so they're going to throw it back to Matthias in his keeper zone on the Vipertooths. Looks like we've got some beater subs going.
11-1, sorry.
Got some counting going on. We've got some confusion on the pitch. People just kind of waiting for something to happen.
Looks like they were counting to make sure that they still met the gender requirement, which is a 4 maximum of any gender on pitch at any time.
Oh, Matthias getting in there?
Matthias gets,
Oh, so close.
Katie Olfert gets the ball, passes to Wyatt. Again, brings it up casually. They're
No
controlling the
bludgers.
pace of the game.
Oh, there's a potential for triple now.
And they're going to try to do another triple bludger situation.
Wyatt just running through everybody while that happens. Scores a nice looking goal. And we've got a triple.
And Vipertooths are going to really have to try hard on this play because it is really hard to come into beaters who have all the bludgers.
Oh, wow. Eli with a nice catch on a kick beat. Cancels the triple out. That'll be the highlight of the tournament, I think.
Yeah.
No, but it was great. It was wonderful.
You've got Aaron who passes to the masked man.
The masked man
person.
to the 0-0 of muscles. John Perron looking for an option. However, there's a bludger in the way. Can't really run through bludgers, but you can pass
Passes
across
to
to Wyatt.
Who is waiting because there's a beater close to him. The beater.
Huge beat by Nate that misses, but that's fine because Nate's going to get the other ball and not run for the other one.
And now those Stormcrows still have the yes, and the Vipertooth keeper. So there is just over 3 minutes until Snitch
Oh,
comes
wow.
out.
Indy with a
Intercepted
huge
by Indiana
interception.
Nickel and scores.
That looked effortless. Score is currently
I think that's got to count for
130
more
to
because
10. Yeah, the mustache just like
the mustache and that interception style points right there.
he's evolved from just being, you know, a traitor to his province, but into something more.
So it looks
Something
like the
something groomed, you know?
Vipertooth chaser panicked at the sight of Nate Unrow with the bludger, which is fair. He is very scary when he's got that ball in his hands. And you've got the Stormcrows keeper driving in all the way to the hoops and is able to get through the Vipertooths chasers and keeper.
Yeah, no need to deal with the beaters because the beaters were not in the play.
Yeah, the Stormcrows beaters are very strong and are able to maintain BS for the majority of this game, and I think that's really the game changer.
Yeah, it's a world of difference when you don't have to deal with the beaters quite as much because your beaters are just all over the place and on top of the game, keeping things under control.
Lots of shots on that top hoop here by the Vipertooths, but none of them seem to be connecting.
Yeah.
Which
Imagine
is
if they were though. That would be.
crazy
They'd
good.
be looking at something different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a good strategy with this keeper who doesn't have quite as much height as Wyatt, but you know, still a big, tall, athletic person.
We're seeing a lot of shots from far away, and the reason we're seeing that is because the Stormcrows, that's the word. Stormcrows, they're beaters. The beaters are in the way, their big bodies are in their way. It's not giving the Vipertooths an opportunity to drive. You can't just run in there, you can't just stick your hand through the hoops, you gotta make a shot. And they're panicking, they're doing it from far away. However, we've got the patience of the Stormcrows just waiting.
Passing around those hoops, waiting for that situation, and John managed to stay on broom for that half second just to score the goal and then fell off immediately after. So
John doing a lot of good work today.
he has taken over as coach of the Stormcrows.
Oh, wow.
So it is interesting to see how much he's really shining in that role as well.
What team did he play for before Stormcrows were a thing? Do you know? U Ottawa. Okay.
So again, from out east.
Wow. Cool. Let's hang out.
Chris Radiowski is informing us that he also coached John Perrant. Oh.
You sure? Was it like an indirect coach? Like somebody coached him after you coached them?
Matthias is passing the ball to David.
Here comes David.
Driving in, and their
David,
keeper accidentally
Such
blocks.
a fighter.
The Stormcrows keeper accidentally blocking that beat from the
We've got a
Stormcrows.
turtle situation. Here comes Nate. Yeah, that's right.
And-
Everybody run away.
The Stormcrows are able to get that ball back. I hear them calling a play, double trouble. Let's see what that entails.
It's on the right side. Looks like
they're-
a huge overload on the right side.
Stay wider, Chris. Stay wider, Chris. Good option.
Oda way behind with their bludger.
Got, Oda protecting those players down low, and you've got Katie Alford and Kiri Riley both driving.
Eli beat up the hoops, beating Uda. That goal happens. Nate throws the bludgers back to the hoops.
Matthias sees a no bludger situation and drives as fast as he can, trying not to get wrapped. He scores.
Nice.
That is another goal for the Vipertooths. So they're up to
2. They've got 2.
20 points now.
Yeah, just you got to take your opportunities when they're there.
So you see the snitches on pitch now.
Gray hair, Chris Radiewski, potential coach. So we'll see how long that snitch lasts. We've got Seekers coming to the table. We've got Indiana Nickel. Indy, anything that the mustache wants to say.
Nationals 2020. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
We've got Kiri trying to drive through Matthias, which is a little bit hard with that size mismatch. And the beaters are able to clean up for the Storm Crows, getting them that ball back. And
That
Chris
chaser
is
was playing
going
good earlier.
Chris.
We've got
Looks like it didn't quite
David,
go in.
the other Seeker.
Katie Alford is
David, any words from the beard? Any words from the beard?
It's gorgeous, right?
It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Another day in paradise.
Yeah. So we're
And we have a stoppage of play right now. Looks like Good time. 7 seconds.
So we go. He was a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jake, can you count down from 5?
so nice chat going on in the play. But in the meantime, we're gonna have a snitch seeker showdown. We're gonna have beards versus mustaches. Some beaters are gonna get in the way and interfere a bit, but
There's a
really,
yellow card awarded to Storm Crows number 26 for a dangerous kick.
it was a dangerous kick.
Chris got a dangerous kick call on that play.
You shouldn't kick the ball, guys. Not when people are around.
Which is not necessarily where you want to be when Snitch is on pitch, but with the lead
keep
that
the
Storm
camera on
Crows
the
have, this should be okay for them.
Camera on snitch or on.
Watch the passes. Hey,
So that's what we'll commentate to. Or we can both commentate to one part of the game at the same time and really confuse everybody watching.
Seekers release! Seekers release!
Seekers are running out there. Indy's running a little faster than David. David's more of a marathoner. Indy's more of a sprinter, you know?
And it looks like the
Snitch
Snitch
on the
tail
ground.
fell off. Wyatt's got the quaffle and is bringing it up pitch, guarded by the beater Caitlin on his team, who's creating some space and
Storm
beats Spot
Crows
out
with
from the...
both bludgers, putting one bludger on each part of the game. Wyatt just driving in for a goal. Straight drive. Oh, does not get it in.
Christina is able to pick up that quaffle.
So that's probably going to sit there on the ground for a while the beaters just do what they want.
Beaters are working with that snitch, so there's not many turtles.
Jess is going to go ahead and clean that up. Huge tackle by Chris on Indy. Indy going to go ahead back to hoops.
Vipertooths gaining possession after Jess Schwant came in to clean all that up.
And the Seekers are re-engaging. Here comes Matthias. Matthias dropping the glasses. Indy making a huge push on the snitch. Getting thrown off for the moment. No beater support. Oh, wow. Matthias almost getting it.
We've got Katie Olford driving up the pitch, but stopping when she sees Jess Schwant with that bludger.
Yeah.
Passing it to Chris, who
Doesn't quite catch the ball. Snitch is back in 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
beat
Running.
missed by Taylor.
We got Indy making some attempts.
Vipertooths weren't able
Indy
to
falling
finish on that
off the room.
quaffle goal.
There's Matthias. Snitch down.
Tail!
We've got some subs going. Indy is off. Wyatt's coming into seek. Wyatt versus Matthias. Once again, used to be keepers. Now they're just seeking together.
We've got John Perrant bringing the quaffle up pitch, getting wrapped up by Christina on the
No, he's
Vipertooths.
bringing Christina up pitch as well.
And now the keeper of the Storm Crows has the ball and is able to spin through all those players until he can... Oh, and we've got a stoppage of play.
Oh, I missed it. But Matthias has hold of the snitch.
Looks like a possible catch by Matthias. We'll wait to find out whether or not it was good or if there were any cards on the play, which would negate the catch.
For the record, the score is currently 150 to 20 in favor of the Storm Crows.
So this, if the Vipertooth catch is good, this is what we call a cold catch. They are catching to end the game, but they are still not going to win it.
Yeah.
The snitch is worth 30 points, while the quaffle points are worth 10 each.
Cold catch is apt for how I feel right now. I can't wait to warm up.
Everything is cold because we are outside in Vancouver. And the catch,
Catch
is
is good. Final score, 180. Oh. Oh yeah, 150 because they don't get the points. They didn't catch the snitch. 50 points total for the Vipertooths. That'll be it. We'll come back to you for game 3 in a bit. I don't know who's going to be talking to you, but enjoy
Thanks for tuning in.
and keep on watching.